Autumn and Sarah, they're all going to come up and introduce themselves. You don't need me, you're fine. But thank you so much. I love what I do, and I love our new collaboration here in town for the community and to bring back arts to the city and to bring back, there's been a ton of it all over the place, but more joints than I think I've seen in a long time. Our here out this evening is Morgan Zopp, and she will be singing 2 songs for you. Welcome up, Morgan.
Walking home and jogging lows, seeing shows in evening clothes with you. From nervous touch and getting drunk, staying up and waking up with you. And now we're sleeping at the edge, holding something we don't need. All this delusion in our heads is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me. Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me. And I'll be me. I'm throwing clothes across the floor, defeating cars and slamming doors to you. If this is all we're living for, why are we doing it anymore? I used to recognize myself, it's funny how reflections change. When we're becoming something else, I think it's time to walk away. Come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me. Everything that's broke, leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me, and I'll be me. to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like, oh, you're like a dream come true. But if I sense you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were tired of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me. You still look like a movie, you still sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were tired of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young, when we were young. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on, just in case it hasn't gone. I guess I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. When we were young, when we were young, when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were tired of getting old and made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old, it makes me reckless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song.